Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Wednesday, the 13th of April 2022. Sawadee be mine. I was not speaking in tongues there. I was, in fact, speaking in Thai and just saying happy. Well, we normally greet each other with this Hello New Year type of greeting on the 13th of April in Thailand. It's usually a wonderful celebration. This year, as in the last couple of years, well, actually, the last couple of years it was actually cancelled. This year we do have holidays, but we don't have our normal water craziness that we usually have. So, but we do have some ceremonies allowed. So it's improving slightly, mildly, and let's hope things get better year by year. I feel sorry for the kids who are really missing out on this. It's a great festival for kids to, enjoy themselves. And it's unfortunate. Some kids are so young they can't remember Songkran even. That is a shame. What's happening in the world? Well, I'm sure Biden is going to be criticized for calling what Russia is doing genocide. I can imagine they're going to be saying, "Oh, we mustn't say this, mustn't." But the truth is, here's the dictionary definition of genocide: the deliberate killing of a large group of people, especially from a particular nation or ethnic group. Well, that's exactly what he's been doing, right? Putin's been doing. So, absolutely, it is genocide. Whether it's whether there are technical legal definitions of such, we're yet to find out. But Biden is absolutely right. Genocide is taking place right now, and we need to support the people of Ukraine. Right. Let's get on with our game now. If you have played Monday and Tuesday's Sudoku puzzle, you are slightly improving from absolute beginner to novice. And today's game is also at medium level, which is the same as yesterday's, but normally is slightly harder. So the Guardian does, even though the Guardian really kind of overrates its puzzles, in general, they do get harder from Monday to Thursday. Friday, sometimes mixed up, and Saturday is supposed to be expert level day, but I suppose it is harder. It's just that they begin at a much lower level, So, so if you're a beginner, you should be okay. So, very quick explanation of the rules. We have squares across each row, 9 squares across. We fit numbers 1 to 9. This square we have 8 numbers to get in because we've only got a number 7, and this row here, we've only got 4 digits to fit because we already have 3, 2, 9, 7, 5. So we're looking for 1, 4, 6, and 8 to go into these empty squares. Got it? We do the same thing with the columns down, not 1 to 9. Same kind of thing. This already has 1, 3, 5, 8, and 9. There are 5 numbers missing in this column. Okay, and they are 2, 4, 6, and 7. And that's what has to fit somewhere into these squares. And then, of course, we've got these blocks or boxes or whatever you want to call them, which also have 9 squares. And we do the same thing about fitting numbers 1 to 9 in it. Okay, got the rules now? Right, let's see how we play. So 7 is not allowed again in this row because it already appears. And we're looking for numbers 1 to 9, not including 7, to fit in these others. So we can't have 7 reappearing. 7 can't reappear in this row either. And 7 can't appear in this column either, and so we know that 7 goes there because that's the only possible place that it can go. If you find just one empty square where the number can go, then that is where it does go. Sudoku is a puzzle with should be unique solution. Right, so now we've got our first number, we're confident we know what we're doing, and we can go ahead and do it. I say that, and if you're new to the channel, you should know that I don't play these games ahead of time, so I don't really know the actual solution. I'm playing it in real time as you are now. 3's blocking this direction, 3 blocking up here, and across here. When I say blocking, what I mean is disallowing any other 3's. So we know that 3 has to fit there. We have 9 blocking across this row here, 9 blocking across this row. So in this block here, which doesn't yet have a 9, we know that 9 fits into that square there. down here, we have 9 blocking across, 9 down here, and 9 down here. So we know that 9 must fit there. This 2 blocks neatly up this column here and leaving just one empty square here for a 2. 2 blocks across here, and down here. So we can immediately place a 2. Ooh, excuse me, I hit the wrong key. 2 there. That happens sometimes when playing on a computer. You hit the wrong key on the keyboard. 2's blocking down gives us an opportunity to place a 2 here. Now, we don't yet have 7 in this column, as I mentioned when first starting. So this 7 blocks this square, or this 7. In fact, it's blocked in 2 ways. This 7 blocks this square here. So in this column, there's only one square that can become a 7. And the missing numbers here now are 4 and 6. Now, we have to look across and see if we've got any way of knowing which is 4 and 6. And the answer is no, we don't. So we just have to come back to that later. Okay. But now we have 1 blocking across here and 1 blocking across here. So we can fit a 1 there and 1 blocking up here and 1 blocking up here. So 1 fits in that square there. Now we have 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking down here, so this is an 8, and there's only one number to complete this column. If you count through, you're going to find it's a 6. That means the missing numbers here are 5 and 7. I'm not sure if that's going to help us much. No, it won't really help us because 5 and 7, we already have 5 and 7 here, 5 and 7 here, so that won't really help us much, but that's okay. Missing numbers here are 4 and 6, and up here they are 4 and 6 as well. On the other hand, 5 will help us over here because 5 blocks this square. So 5 goes here and 4 appears here. Now we can get this number here because we can work, and we've got many ways to do it. We can work out these numbers and find the missing number is the easiest way, or we could actually work out these and then find the missing number like that. So there's various options here, but we're sure to be able to find this digit here. Now actually the missing numbers here are 4 and 6. So knowing that, we can count through 1, 2, 3, 4 somewhere here. Any 5? No, 5. 6 again is somewhere here. 7, 8, 9 if you want to make doubly sure that you got it right. So we know that 5 has to fit there. Or you could have said 5 blocking across this row or 5 blocking across this row. Or as I said, you could have worked out these numbers. So sometimes in Sudoku, many options are available. 5 blocks across like this, 5 blocking up here now, 5 goes there. Okay, now here's another way of a technique you'll need to solve. Okay, let's find the missing numbers across here. Now what we don't yet have is 1, 4, 6, and 8. We don't have 1, 4, 6, or 8. Now those are the numbers that have to fit into these 4 squares. When we look down here, we find we've got 1, 6, and 8. 3 of the 4 numbers in the same column. And they're all hitting this square here, 1, 6, and 8. So this, can it be a 1? No. Can it be 6? No. Can it be 8? No. So then we know that it has to be a 4 because that's the last of our 4 digits that had to fit into these squares here, okay? Now we have 2 blocking up this column, 2 blocking up this column, so we can place a 2 there. Okay, I've slowed down a little bit because I've got to search for the answers as well. Like I said, I don't know in advance, so sometimes it takes me a little while. Even though I've played these games a lot, you can't just go, always do them without any thought whatsoever. Sometimes you can actually with the Guardian, but other times you do need to think at least a bit. And so I'm thinking at least a bit, which is good. I mean, that's the whole point of it, right? To sharpen our brains, our logic assessment ability. Um, hmm, okay. And I am getting a little stuck here. Why am I stuck? Okay, so if you get stuck, a good idea if you're playing on the computer is to highlight the digits like this. If you're playing on a solver that allows you to highlight digits one at a time, because it can help you to see patterns and see where things go. See, I happen to know that I can see where ones are going to go in these blue squares like this. And with twos, I know that we are going to have twos in these squares. And, I can realize when I see this that I can't do anything about the pattern at that point, right? Here we go. See, when you highlight numbers, you can see it much more easily. 3 blocking down here, 3 across here. So now we know. In fact, we can place a 3 there. And if we continue with that 3 and bring it along here, 3 blocking along here and down here and down here, we can place a 3 just there. Now the missing numbers in this square, and this square are 1, 6, and 8. And if you look down here, with the idea of something I showed you before, we've got 1 and 6 attacking here. So if it's not 1 and it's not 6, then it's got to be 8, hasn't it? Now this 1 blocks this square, so 1 goes there. And now we know 6 will finish this column because we only had 1, 6, or 8 to deal with a moment ago. Now 8 blocks this square here, so we know that 8 goes here. And to finish this block here, we just need 9. 9 blocks across here and across here, so we can place a 9 there. 9 now blocking down this column, across here and across here, and 9 fits there. 1 blocking across this row, and down this column means we can find a 1 just there. And now 1 blocking up here and up here and across here means we can finish off the 1s there. Now numbers that we have already completed, digits that we've already completed are 1, 3, and 9. That's what we don't have to care about 1, 3, or 9 anymore. We're looking for all of the others though. Right. So we have 4 blocking across here and 4 blocking down here, so we can say 4 is there. And when we look down this column and find the missing number, what we'll find is it's a 6. Okay. We have 2 blocking up across here and 2 blocking up here, giving us a 2 in that square there. 2 down here, down here and across 2 rows at the bottom, giving us a 2 there. 2 is now finished. 1, 2, 3, 9, now done. We have 8 blocking across here and 8 blocking across here, so we can fit an 8 there. 8 blocking up here and 8 blocking across here puts an 8 into that square there. 8 blocking down here and across and up here gives us an 8 there to finish that, so that's also done now. One number to finish this row, which is a 7. 7 now blocks down here and down here, putting a 7 into that square there. 7 across here means this is a 7. 7 back in this direction means this is a 7. 7 is now complete, and now we only have one more number for this block or this column, whichever way you look at it. It's going to be a 5. This is also going to be a 5, and then this is going to be a 5 to finish this row up here. Okay, 5 is now done. The only numbers we have left are 4 and 6. So when you've only got 2 numbers left, it's pretty easy to look for. All we need to find is 1, 4, or 6 that's intersecting somewhere, and we'll be okay. So can you find one? Yeah, there's one. Here we go. There's a 4 there, and it intersects this square here. In fact, you only need one number to finish this row, so that is a 6. So this is going to be a 4, right? Remember, we only got 4 and 6 to fill now, so this has got to be a 6. This is a 4. This is a 6. This is a 4. The 4 gives us a 6 there, and the 4 there, which gives us 6 in this square, and a 4 there to finish. Okay, so that's our medium level Sudoku game for the first day of our traditional Thai New Year. I'll be back with more Sudoku fun later. I'm going to go out for a while, and that's it. I wish you all the best. Bye bye. Peace to all.